do you reckon? Sunlight Street?
Yeah, why not? And round by the arches? Bit of refreshment? Got a flask?
Right, Sarge.
Hey, hold up. Stop. Back up. Bit more. That's it, that'll do you. You're all right, come on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, what have you got in the flask, Sarge?
Tea?
I don't drink caffeinated tea.
You don't drink what?
At night.
Well, what do you drink?
At night, herb tea.
You'll get herb tea. Look at the state of that.
Should give her a pull.
Yeah. Get alongside her.
Need any help, love? I said, do you want any help? And it's a pretty dodgy area, you know. Especially at night.
So what do you want? You want to see what's in my case? Is that what you want?
No.
All right, search the sodding thing.
Look, no.
It's just knickers and shoes, right? You won't find anything else in there, darling. Knickers and shoes. My knickers and shoes. Because I'm not on the game, I'm not on a thief, I'm not knocking out dope, right? I've got addresses.
Fine. All I'm saying is that you can't stay in here.
Where am I?
Well, where do you want to be?
Carver Place, number 14.
Well, this is Carlisle Street.
Yeah.
Carver Place is at the back of the sidings.
Oh, right.
You go straight up to the top there, and you...
What was that all about?
Knickers and shoes.
Oscar 85, are you receiving over?
8-5.
I'm trying to find someone in the vicinity of Bank Street, 85. Can you help over?
Yeah, we're just about to turn into Vaughan Street. We'll deal.
Thanks, Sarge. I've got a report of a disturbance at Crockford House, Bank Street. Objects being dropped into the street, over.
What kind of objects?
That's all the information I've got, Sarge, sorry.
Watch it! Watch it! Look out!
You're crazy.
Look, I told you once I want you right back over there. What's his name?
Charlie.
Charlie? That's enough now, Charlie! He's locked the door up there as well, has he?
Yeah, and I should know, shouldn't I? I had to walk up there. Epoxy lift don't work. Charlie!
What's up?
Please, he won't come down.
What is it, booze?
Nah, rough trade gone wrong, Sarge. His boyfriend's been out gallivanting once too often, apparently. So he's dragged all the gear from their little love nest up onto the roof.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it overboard bit by bit.
What about the door to the roof?
He's locked it.
What about the boyfriend? Has he tried talking him down?
Nah, he don't want to know.
I could bust the door in up there.
Yes, I'm sure you could. What about tact and diplomacy? Do you remember them?
Just about.
Yeah, we'll try using them. Talk him down. You got all night.
Yeah, but this lot want to get back to their beds, Sarge. We want our refreshments.
Patience, Anthony, is a virtue.
Oh, yeah.
Try using some of it.
Sods!
Right, come on, bust the door down.
Stupid Burke. Hey, look. Hope you're talking about Charlie. I am, yeah. For the last time. Because nobody else is talking about Charlie. Not anymore. Not if they can help it. Nobody wants to know him anymore. I mean, everything's gone smashed. And I bought most of that stuff.
So what's your name?
Harry. Do you know, bloody thought the world of him. Once. But not these days. He's out of his head these days. Nobody can get near him anymore. Not these days.
So why is he out of his head, Harry? Is it drugs or what?
Now, why is it always drugs with you people?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
He's out of his head because he's old. Some of his oldest friends are dying on him. He's 50 and he's old. He looks it, he feels it and he knows it. Looks ancient. And I just don't want to know him anymore.
Do you want to prefer charges?
What kind of charges?
Criminal damages? If you can prove
No,
that...
forget it. Pillock.
Why don't you go up and talk to him?
Me?
He's up on the roof. He's crying, but at least he's quiet. He wants to see you. He's asked to see you.
Nah, I just don't want to know. Not anymore.
Yeah, your 31 Croxted house. All under control now. No further trouble. No injuries sustained. Sierra Oscar 87 out.
I mean, a fridge and a 6-foot wardrobe are more than just objects. When they're thrown from that height, they're more like bloody missiles. There was just lack of information and there's no excuse. Do you like working weekends?
No,
What, a single girl, no commitments? Shouldn't matter.
it does. I hate nights.
Oh, well, as long as it's quiet from now on.
Sierra Oscar to Sierra Oscar 85, you're receiving over.
Yes, Sierra Oscar, it's 8-5. Must be a fault. I must admit, when I come on duty tonight, I thought, I don't know, I've got a feeling it's going to be a tricky relief.
Why?
Oh, I don't know, just a feeling, you know, that blind instinct. Don't you get that?
No.
Oh, yeah, it was when we went down Vaughan Street. Remember when I asked you to pull back and I shone my torch and that rubbish? I thought, hello, something's wrong. It's going to be one of those nights. Instinct, you see. Blind instinct.
But your instinct was wrong, wasn't it? There was nothing there.
Yeah. Well, that's the trouble with instinct sometimes. 8-5 to Sierra Oscar.
Go ahead, 85.
Yeah, Ken, that alarm on Baker's Parade. There's no sign of forced entry. I think we've had trouble with it before. Perhaps we should check with the owner. It's a Sharma and Son. Yeah, I think so.
What happened to Carnforth Place?
Where?
You were looking for it, remember?
Oh, yeah, I was. Only there was no one in. There was no one there. It's me again.
Excuse me. Do you mind telling me your name?
Sharon Short, why?
Where do you live, Sharon?
Harlow, in Essex. I'm just visiting now. I'm visiting friends.
Well, what's that?
What's this? It's a list. It's a list of people. List of friends.
And where's next on your list?
34 Fording Road South.
Fording Road South? Well, it's that way. About 1 3/4 miles.
Oh.
Tell me something, Sharon. You're not trouble, are you?
Me? No.
Yeah. Come on. Right, here you get. Now, I hope you realise this is a favour.
All right.
This is not a happy hour cab service.
Right.
These friends of yours in Fording Road, will they be prepared to take you in, put you up for the night?
Of course they will. They're real friends.
I mean, we don't need people like you wandering the streets at this time of night. We've got enough troubles.
Right. Got it.
Good.
I've never seen her before in my life.
Yes, you have.
I haven't. I don't know her. It's the middle of the night. I've got a wife and kids in here trying to sleep.
It's me. Sharon. Remember?
No.
The group, the crisis group, the encounter work. Mrs. Robb's done it down Pinks Road.
God almighty. That was months ago. Must be almost a year.
There you are then.
Well, I would have remembered friends, and I don't remember her.
No? Will you listen?
Get her out of here, will
And
you?
you listen good. I helped you. That's what I was there for, to help. I helped ungrateful types like you. This is all a poxy backside of it.
It's all right, love. It's just a misunderstanding. It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right for you, darling. What about me? Look at what your old man done to me.
What's she mean?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Right? Bloody hell.
I'm sorry about that. But this so-called crisis group, is it a registered one?
No, it was just put together by Mrs. Robb and a couple of her friends. A kind of charity lot.
And the premises, they were in Pinks Road.
Yeah, number 103.
Have you got any idea what time they start up?
Well, as far as I can remember, it was open 24 hours a day. I mean, that was the idea of the place.
Yeah, right. Thanks. Sorry to have troubled you.
Great. Thanks.
I think we better have the torches, Viv.
I don't believe it.
This Mrs. Robb, she lived here?
What? Oh, no, she just used to
Done.
come here. Her and her husband. He used to help, but she ran it.
And this address is on the list?
Oh, no, I never knew her address. She never told no one.
Well, does Mrs. Robb have a private telephone number?
I don't know.
We better have a look.
I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I mean, look, this was where we used to sit. It's terrible. I just don't believe it. I really don't. Mrs. Robb's office. That was down there. And this was when we made tea. Or coffee. Sometimes there was biscuits.
I'll be back in a minute.
Right, Sarge.
It's terrible. All this. It's really terrible.
Well, I expect they found another base somewhere.
That's not the same, is it? This is what matters. This place.
Home address, Harlow in Essex. So I want any information on missing persons for that area, and a CRO check would be handy. I also want any information that we've got on a Mrs. Robb. She used to run some kind of private problem group centre at 103 Pinks Road until about, 8 or 9 months ago. Throw that out, really good. There you go.
So this is what you do all night, is it? Sit around drinking tea?
Yeah.
That's what we pay our rates for, is it?
Sharon,
Yeah?
I want to ask you one or two questions
Oh, yeah.
about yourself. In Harlow, who do you live with? Do you live on your own?
No?
So who do you live with?
Me mum and dad. When I am at home, that is. I mean, I move around a fair bit, working and that. But I'm at home now. For a while.
So what sort of work do you do?
Waitress work.
And were you waitressing when you came to live here, in London?
When?
When you were helping out with that group work?
Oh, yeah. But what is all this? What are all these stupid questions? Can I have some toast, please?
It's coming. Look, Sharon, you're a bit of a liability. Wandering around the streets this time of night.
Me?
Yeah. So we're going to have to get you settled, aren't we?
There's one or two hostels.
Hostels? Oh, I'm not going to no hostel. Nobody talks to you in hostel. I've got friends here. I've got addresses. These people, they said to me, and I'll never forget it, they said, you have helped us. So you come round and see us any time, they said. They did.
They said that.
Let me have a look at that. Right. How did you get? Viv? That piece of paper she's got, the list.
Yeah?
There's only about 80 names on it, would you believe?
That many? There couldn't have been that many people in a group.
Yeah, I know. Perhaps they booked Wembley Stadium.
Sierra Oscar to 85. Sierra Oscar to 85. You're receiving over?
Yeah, 85.
Well, there's got to be someone there, isn't there? I mean, look.
Would you mind waiting over there? Over there?
All right.
Thanks, Ken.
Sunhill Police here. Sunhill Police here, Mr. Grant.
Trouble, is there? Is there trouble?
No, it's all right. It's all right, love.
Come in. Hey.
Okay. The radios, Mr. Grant. Do you reckon you could turn them down a bit?
Oh, sorry. I got done about 9 or 10 years ago. Maybe you remember. No? Ah. Never mind.
You mean you were burgled?
Yeah, they come in through the back window. Stole things. Wrecked the place. They smashed everything. They was never caught, you know. See, it's not what they thieve, is it? It's what they do to you. What they do to your home. So I leave these on these days. This lot. Been left on ever since.
What, for nigh on 10 years?
Yeah?
Mr. Grant, do you know a girl named Sharon? Sharon Sharp?
No.
Only she said she's a friend of yours and she needs some help.
Friend of mine?
Yes. Did you ever go to a group centre in Pinks Road?
Yeah, I did go once for a little while.
Sharon?
Why?
Hello, Mr. Grant. Well, remember me?
Yeah, I remember her. I don't like her. Nobody liked her. What's she doing here? What's she doing in my home?
What am I doing here? I'll tell you what I'm doing here, you stupid, pathetic old git!
All right, I've had just about enough of you for one night. Understand?
In.
So what have I done?
I said get in. Now, before we go any further, is there anything you want to tell us?
About what?
Well, how about yourself?
No. There's nothing really to tell about myself.
Or what about your parents?
My parents? Well, there's nothing really to say about my parents.
Well, are they kind? Generous? Would you describe them as your friends?
My parents? No. Never.
No, you won't be needing that.
What?
We're going to choose the next address. Mrs. Robb?
Yeah?
Sunhill Police, Sergeant Cryer. I know it's late, but I wonder if you could help us.
Oh, sure, if I can.
Would this mean anything to you?
Yeah, I suppose it would. Where'd you get it?
From someone called Sharon Sharp.
Sharon? I thought she'd gone back to Essex.
Oh, not anymore.
Why, she's wandering around with it?
That's right.
It's crazy. Oh, sorry. Do you want to come in?
Yeah, I would.
Before you ask me what I'm doing up at this hour of the night, the answer is I don't sleep. Well, hardly. Couple of hours here and there. So, Sharon must have helped herself to this. God knows why.
Well, she said they're her friends.
She wouldn't know these people. 3 or 4, if that.
Only a couple of people?
Yeah.
She said she helped. She said she helped to run the place then.
No. No. She'd like to think she did. She'd volunteer for everything. She'd make the tea, she'd put the notices on the board, she'd organise the paperwork. No. She came as someone in need of help. Anyway, I don't think she was part of the group for that long.
Well, it must have made an impression. She's left home to find it again.
No. Sharon Sharp's been living home with a suitcase since the age of 12. Nobody there worries anymore, and nobody there cares, because she always comes back eventually. Oh, thanks. She can't hold down a decent job, she can't hold down a decent relationship at the age of 26, whatever. There's only 2 things she's good at, packing a bag and telling lies.
Oh. Could you put her up till she gets herself sorted?
Sure, but I doubt if she'll stay.
Excuse me, mate. So what happened to the group?
Well, my husband, who helped and was the mainstay of the group, had a weakness for criminals. Female, the rougher the better, and he eventually ran off with one. Sharon!
So where are they? Where's all the people?
So what is it?
A baby, Sarge. Someone dumped a baby.
When?
Hours ago. It was under all the rubbish. It's all right, though. Fitting well, just. A real survivor, they reckon. Well, we found the parents. Well, they decided to find us. Change of heart. Lucky they did.
Yeah. Someone's on an early start.
Sierra Oscar 86 from Sierra Oscar. Are you receiving over?
86 receiving.
Could you go immediately to the Bondview Hotel, 194 Peak Street? You report for an affray inside the premises. I think we may have had this one before, Tony.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago. OK, Ken, we'll go and have a look at it.